anytime you're trying to really better yourself or become proficient or great at something, there is generally the point where you realize that you need to put away your ego, and there's just no room for it if you're looking for actual improvement. If you're just looking to impress people, or if you're looking for people to feel a certain way about you, you can kind of hide it a little bit. But when it comes to actually growing, you have to be willing to admit to yourself that maybe you're not where you want to be and you need to get there. And I'm experiencing a little bit of that right now with this bench pressing. Shoulders feeling a bit better, still not 100%, but I am trying to work some flat-footed pressing, and needless to say, I'm not very good at it. I think I changed my foot position about 6 times over the course of this workout, including my warm-up sets, just trying to find something that felt right, and nothing did. And I do feel like if I get better at pressing flat-footed, it'll transfer over really well to my tuck position. And so definitely swallowing the ego a little bit. I feel the same way when I'm doing these rest-restricted squats. This weight I put on, I am increasing the weight a little bit. This is 20 pounds more than I have been using for these sets of 5. I usually use 405. This time I'm using 425. It's a slight weight increase, but it is not a weight that is particularly heavy for me, and so it is a humbling experience and a way to kind of kill your ego to do something like this, where you're timing your rest periods to the point where a lightish weight feels heavy. And by the end of this 5x5, those rest periods start to add up, and you start to see little form breakdowns at a weight where it really shouldn't be happening. And it just gives you more cues. It kind of forces you to find where your body wants to go, and you'll never be able to give yourself better critiques than lifting when you're tired, because you will find exactly where your body wants to go, and that will point out weaknesses, and you realize what you really need to fix. And so a little bit of soul searching in this workout, and in this particular session in general. I think it was a bit of a growth experience for me. But you're going to watch the rest of those squats. Afterwards, I moved on and did some bench pressing, a little bit more volume, getting a little bit of hypertrophy work in. I figure for the next couple of meets, since I'm staying in the 220 class, at least for the foreseeable future, it doesn't hurt to let myself grow into the weight class a bit. I still am giving up 11 pounds, or I gave up 11 pounds at this last meet. I feel like, if I really want to be comfortable in the weight class, I have all that weight that I could potentially gain. I'm not going to try to force that weight gain. I'm not going to be gorging out like crazy and making myself feel crappy, because weight doesn't come as quickly once you've been doing this a while. But I don't mind adding in a little bit of hypertrophic work here and letting myself grow into the weight class a bit, since I have that kind of wiggle room. So adding these, having these bench presses in, I did the first set with my feet up, and then I put my feet down for the next 2, but I just crossed my ankles, so I wasn't using any leg drive at all. They were just relaxed. And then move back over to back to my circuits. I haven't done these in a while, and I will tell you right now that being a little heavier, those muscle ups and the pull-ups coming up feel way different than when I was closer to 200 pounds, where I'm closer to 210 now. And so just little things like that make you realize it is a difference. That 10 pounds can make a difference, especially in body weight movements. But overall, I was still able to get through everything in one piece, did a couple of these circuits, and things are going well. Afterwards, I got out of there, didn't do a whole lot of extra things, still trying to let my my shoulder recover a little bit, trying not to go too crazy with the volume of anything that might aggravate that, and definitely focusing on midterms a lot this week. Got a lot of tests coming up and papers to write and lots of things going on, so don't really have a whole lot of extra time, just trying to fit workouts in where I can this week. Having to recert my CPR and first aid training, which are relatively long classes for information that I already am pretty well versed in. But that's really all I have to say. So my next session coming up, my deadlifting video. I've already done the workout, but this video has been a little behind because of my schedule. So hopefully I'll have that up for you tomorrow. We'll see. Got a paper to write, and we'll find out how that goes. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to talk to you during the deadlift videos. So thanks again. Bye.